What up, ladies and gentlemen? This is JBD Online right here on the JBD Show. Just checking to see what's up, what's everybody doing tonight. I'm here relaxing, getting ready to take a chill pill. I'm looking for people who have habits or good habits that makes them a good person, good mindset. I know a lot of people don't know what to do and they pick up bad habits along the way, and all they care about is getting that bad habit, and they stick to the bad habit no matter what cost. And I think we need to surround ourselves with people that have good habits, people that could tell you more about life in just a few words than a whole lifetime. And I know it's hard to meet the right person, the right friend to push you, but they're out there, and you just gotta keep motivating yourself. You just gotta keep believing in yourself, and you just gotta seek till you fall no more. What is everybody doing today? What is everybody up to? Let's go with the fire inside us. Let's push ourselves with the fire inside us. We must always ignite that fire inside us. Let it rise. Let it dwell in us, and let that peace overflow us. We must find that everlasting peace in ourselves. For some of you, it could be your spouse. For some of you, it could be your kids. For some of you, it could even be God. And for some of you, it's only God. And so, when you ignite that fire, you overcome all the obstacles in your life. I've been thinking about joining the gym to catch up on my exercise for the physical training. And so I've been building up my mind with a can-do attitude and staying away from bad stuff that's going to keep me not able to complete. Like, I decided to quit up smoking cigarettes. I decided to balance my sleep, balance my diet, take my current medications, and just try to move on forward. There is no limit to what you can do. You're the only one to decide your limit. You're the only one to stop your progress. You're the only one that weakens yourself. And so, ever since I started the exercise routine for the academy, I'm able to stay away from alcohol, drugs, cigarettes. I'm able to get a good night's sleep. I'm able to even meditate more on the Word of God and pray, and it's all because you want to be successful in something, and sometimes we cannot be successful without knowing the difficulties out there. Like for example, when I first started college, I took this math course and I failed it 6 times. We're talking about 6 semesters where I failed it. And I remember I had to switch degree because I couldn't pass the math class. And when I switched degree, I aced the degree and I graduated with the degree. And now I'm back in college for my second degree. And now they're asking for me to lose weight in order to go to the police academy. So I have to find a way to balance myself out, find a way to eat healthy, find a way to sleep the 8 hours, and also try not to overwhelm myself. Don't stress myself. Don't cause anxiety. Take a time out and realize that yes, our life it comes with a cost. Just to go outside and have a coffee with a friend, it'll probably cost you $3 or $4, or to get there, it'll probably be a gallon of gasoline, and to wake up and take a shower, you probably waste like 30-40 cents on a gallon of water. So life comes with costs. Your career comes with a cost. But whenever you realize that it makes you prosper, then you realize that you're not losing nothing. Okay, a lot of us will have the option to have a career. Some people just have a job. They don't want to be there. They just have a job on making money. But they still prosper because they're happy at what they do. A lot of people have regular jobs and they're more happier with people that have careers. And when you have a career, you gotta realize when you have a career, you gotta pay for schooling, you gotta pay for any school costs, anything that has to deal with transportation for your school or books or anything. And when you have a regular job, you probably don't have to pay nothing out of it. Your income comes to you at 100%. But when you have a career, most of your income goes to maintaining your career. And most of the people, they don't succeed at their career. Most of the time, they fail. They give up. Like when I first started my career, I couldn't pass the math class. I failed it 6 times. I had to switch degrees, and I have a new career to follow. I was able to pass everything, and now I'm sticking to this career. But it costs everything. It costs me my time. It costs money. It costs me to study. It costs me to go to school. It costs me to have something to eat when I'm at school. So having a career costs you a lot of stuff. But when you prosper from it, you get everything back. If you invest $5 on a cup of coffee and you get your career, you'll be making enough to buy yourself 10, 12 coffees in an hour. So, you know what I mean? Or if you waste a gallon of gas to go to home from school, and when you get your career, you'll be having enough gas to take you anywhere in the United States. So, you know what I mean? It's common sense. You don't wanna give into something and not gain nothing. How many people they're in relationships where they give and give and give and they don't get nothing out of it? Or how many people go to work and they actually are satisfied? They don't want a career. They don't want to move up. They get everything they want. So life is not fair to some. I know a bunch of us, like a bunch of my relatives, they were like I'm not gonna focus on my career, or I'm gonna keep on working. That's what they would say. I'm gonna keep on working, but I'm not gonna focus on my career until I meet the right one, or my husband or my wife, whatever. They're almost 50 years old and they still haven't met the right one, and it's too late for them to get the career. So you know what I mean? It's like you have to push yourself to get what you want. You might not have a spouse to push you so you could go to school, so you could study, so you could submit yourself. You might not have enough money for school. You might not have enough money to even stay at home. But you might need. I think the most thing we could probably benefit from someone is somebody that motivates you every day. That you have to do this, you have to do that. And when you don't have somebody to push you, it makes it really difficult. And I know I have a friend of mine that pushes me every day. He's always telling me how I'm doing, what am I missing, if he could help in anything. And those are the kind of friends you want to stick with. So when you set your dream on something, focus your dream around people that are gonna help you, people that are gonna push you forward. Don't go with somebody that's gonna push you backwards. When I first started school, I didn't take it too seriously. I was hanging out with these friends, and I ended up dropping out. I ended up dropping out of college, and it took me a while to come back because I didn't really care. I was more happy with being with my friends than actually giving a damn about my education. But now I know that if you ain't gonna pay my bills, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to get my education. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to do something that nobody in my family's ever done, and that is finish school. And I did it. I was the first one to graduate from college, and I'm still going for my second degree, and hopefully I'll go for my bachelor's too. But remember, the most important thing that I could say right now, relax when you have a moment to relax. Because when you don't relax, it could overstress you, overwhelm you, and could ruin everything. So take a moment to relax. Take a deep breath, Take a deep breath and relax. And keep pushing forward. Push forward. If you ever need motivation, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help out. This is JBD Online. Thank you for watching the JBD Show. Stay tuned for more topics coming up. In a few moments, we'll be having more topics. Stay tuned.